All right, here's Saturday's upper body strength-based day. I did my warm-up, then went into these drop catch single arm from a bench, so dropping down with one arm, landing on the other one, sticking that, and just working on impacts. Impacts, you're not absorbing force, you're just taking on force, creating force into the ground and into arm and shoulder. As someone who has broken his wrist, taking a landing like this, work on it just to improve it, to get used to taking on force and learning to fall and impact the ground. Because as you get older, you're probably going to slip, especially if you live here in the cold weather, the north, Wisconsin, Minnesota. It gets icy out, you slip, you got to catch yourself and get the body used to that. Yeah, you're not going to necessarily prevent injuries, but knowing that your body is prepared and can take on those forces when you hit the ground can be beneficial, I think. Paired those with just a little med ball toss off the wall into a shot put med ball throw. So bounce it off the wall, just work on that catch as well, just to give a little bit more, just a little variation, nothing particular, no real particular reason why. Just a little work on the catch as well, just kind of in sports or whatever, you're going to catch balls and then throw them. So kind of catch right into transitioning into that throw there. So trying to throw it through the wall there. I'm curious to look and see what the back of that, after that pad wall, the pad behind the pad is, the sheetrock behind the plywood, what that looks like. It's probably all banged up and cracked from all the throws and stuff that I do into it. Then we moved into drop catch bench. This week we had it banded, so you can't really see, but I had red band doubled up on each side, each part of the bar there. I think it's about probably like 30 pounds of pressure. I measured it today with the fish scale thing that I have. It was about 30 pounds at the top there, so 30 pounds each side, so that's extra 60 pounds of pressure or force or weight at the top, resistance I should say, sorry. And then also did drop catch, bent over, barbell rows, worked up to a 3-rep max on each of these, and I haven't done the band pull down or the band drop catch bench in a while, and it really hits you fast. You're not able to actually get your arms do that much of a drop catch, especially when you get up heavier. This is only 185 plus whatever the 60 is on top of that. So you're not able to drop it much. You're barely looking like the hands are even getting off. Worked up to 205 here on the rows, and then did a set of push-ups, full range, extra range push-ups as a drop set there for those. Then we worked into our hypertrophy clusters, overhead barbell press 10x4, and drop catch neutral grip chin-ups 10x4. Just, again, different variations, different grips with your hands. So neutral grip on the row, pronated grip on the overhead press. So, again, change up the hand variations. It's simple, and it will just add a little bit more variation without totally just changing up to some random movement. Just slight variations can save the joints, can make things feel a little bit better, and give you a little bit different stimulus as well. So, again, working on these, a powerful, fast, the hypertrophy clusters works great because you're doing half the reps, so your form, your power, your speed on each rep is going to be better, but you're doing the same amount of reps. And you're probably doing heavier weight too, which is good. Then we went into the external rotation iso holds on both arms. As you can see, not great external rotation on either. And then you'll see a major imbalance here with my right internal rotation hold with the ring, just trying to pull that internal rotation up, get in kind of a lunge position, and really pull that internal rotation. And you'll notice a big difference with my right, which is in imbalance. We are imbalanced as human beings, and that's okay. This is because I have been playing baseball for 30 years of my life, been throwing my right arm. I'm right-handed. I'm right-hand dominant, so I throw with that arm. And look how much higher up my left arm, how much better internal rotation. I can get up to in between my scaps. Throwing my right arm was barely even touching the bottom of my scaps. So just something I'm never probably going to get it even, and that's totally fine because I still throw. I still play baseball. And my right arm, that ruins that throwing, takes away a lot of the internal rotation because you're doing so much external rotation on the reaching back. So again, everyone wants to try and correct imbalances, but no, as human beings, there are a lot of imbalances we have. Even with our organs, we have organs on certain sides, some on one side, some not on the other. And that's totally fine. Yes, it's not great. There's some imbalances that you don't want to have where one shoulder's drooping to the side or whatever like that. But things like this, if you're whatever dominant hand, you're probably going to have a little bit more rotation, or maybe you have an injury that's caused an imbalance or something like that. Is it something to majorly worry about? No, but you can work on improving the things as well. But you're never going to be perfectly balanced. And then finished up with the iso hold, skydiver hangs, cobras, whatever you want to call them. I hit those for a couple minutes and just let the spine, let the shoulders decompress there, and bend. So that was the day's upper body day. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you again soon.